Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at this rototiller. It's an oldie. I'm not sure how old it is. I could probably date it, but I'm not going to go that far. This is a Milwaukee Equipment. It's got a nameplate on there. It says ME, but you won't be able to see it on camera. But anyways, a customer brought it to me, asked me to get it to run. If I can get it run, we'll see if I can source some type of fuel tank for it because it's missing. This is definitely going to be a points machine. So we'll see how far we get with it. And go from there. We'll get you in the stand, get some tools gathered, and we'll pick up the video. Okay, so I've already pulled the spark plug out, verified that it has spark. It's not a very, very bright, strong spark, but it does have a spark. And I just set the gap a little bit wider. It was pretty tight. I think it was down somewhere around 15 thou. So I set it to 28, and we'll give that a shot there. So I did verify there's oil in it. It's fresh and clean and full. I think at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt gas in it and see if it'll fire up. If it fires, I'll hook my temporary gas tank up to it. We'll see if it'll run without taking the carburetor apart. It's painted up nice. I'd rather not have to take that all apart. If we do have to get to the points, it's not like a Briggs. The Briggs and Tecumseh, the points run to the flywheel here. On this one, the points run to this little cover here. This is a Kohler. 4-horse Kohler. I think it's the smallest one I've seen. I had a big trencher with a 12 or a 14-horse Kohler on it. What a brute of a machine that was. Anyway, let's get some gas squirted in there and pull the cord. Let's see what happens. Throttle plate's working. We'll leave the choke open. A little shot of fuel in there. Nothing else? Give her a pull. Well, we know it'll run. Nice. Huh. Well, that's easy enough. Yeah. So I'm going to pull this little cap off of here. It's got a plug on it where the fuel inlet is. This would have had a top-mounted tank, I imagine. I hook up my temporary fuel tank here. I'll have to find a stand, or maybe I'll take it off the table and I'll have to clamp my tank somewhere. We're going to see if it runs on just off a gas tank. Yeah, let me get that organized and see what happens. Alright, so here's the setup we've got. We've got a temporary tank here with a filter on it, and a little valve, and a fuel line down to the carburetor. We're going to see if it runs on the carburetor. It might. Open the door. Let's have a look. So, open the valve. Wait for overflow first. Let's see if the carb overflows. Fuel stopped going in, so choke. Where's our kill button there? Doesn't look like it. No, I think something's going on in the carburetor there. Huh. Let's give it a shot of that juice from the bottle again and see what happens. So it's not running on the carburetor. Float, needle, seat. Some type of issue going on there. I gotta figure out a way to lock this engine down so it doesn't flop around. I don't want it to be running upside down. Well, I've vice gripped the engine so I can't rotate. Squirted a little fuel in there, got the choke on, so let's see. Actually, it runs pretty good. There's only a little bit of fuel left in that line. I was just trying to run it out of the line, empty the car, but geez, it runs good. Alright, well, I was expecting more. I was expecting more required. I was expecting to have to pull the points apart and clean them out. Alright. You'd like me to source them an air filter, and we got to figure out a gas tank. And I could use something like this, an old snowblower gas tank. Figure out a mount for it. I don't have an extra one, that's a problem. All I got is this one. It's mine. Let's not put a plastic tank near the hot muffler though. Well, that's actually a relatively quick video. There's nothing really else I got to do to it. Just got to find an air filter. Yeah. He took the time to clean this all up, make it look nice. Jeez. Got to get better skills taking it out of the stand. Wobbling all over. Well, there's our specs. K91T. I'm sure I can look up that spec number and the model number and find out a year on this. But that's our points cover here. Easy to service. It's in nice shape. Runs really good. No fuel leaks. A little bit coming out of the air filter here where I spilled, but there's nothing under the carb. Nice and dry. Runs great. No abnormal noises. I gotta figure out a fuel tank. Alright guys, well, I guess I'll end this one here. I wasn't supposed to go over the whole thing. I know the belt's the wrong size, it's way too big. Wasn't supposed to go over it, I wasn't supposed to fix it all up. He just asked me to get it running, and if I can get it running, figure out a gas tank and an air filter for him. So that's what I'm gonna do. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. If you do subscribe, click the bell icon. It'll notify you when I upload new videos. Until the next one, guys, take care.